Good evening, everyone. It's Lindsay here with another video tonight. I do have a jewelry unboxing for you. I will be opening a Thredup 15-piece mixed jewelry box. I also have some opal jewelry that I'm going to be sharing, and I was inspired to do that today because of this gorgeous ring I just picked up. And I will talk about that more here in a second. If you're new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller here on YouTube, Poshmark, and also The Real. I post videos Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I would love to have you subscribe. And as you're coming in, if you could give the video a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. I do sell from my videos, so if you see anything that you're interested in purchasing, just please send me an email. I will need your mailing address if you're a first-time customer. So back to this gorgeous ring. This is opal and amethyst, and I picked this up this week from a wonderful lady, Stacy. Stacy works over at For My Love of Jewelry. She has an amazing YouTube channel. She is also a Thredup addict like myself. So she does lots of jewelry unboxings, fun boxes, purses, and she is starting to also offer items for sale during her videos. So make sure that you check her out. I will have her channel linked above, or I'm sorry, in the description box, I mean. So make sure to check that out and subscribe to her channel. So I'm absolutely loving this ring. This one's not for sale. I am keeping that for myself. And I am also wearing this opal ring that I got in a Shop Goodwill lot. And I also have this one, which I believe is a sterling Avon ring that I bought from Kristen D. So those are the three opal rings I have. I thought I would put those on for the occasion. And I decided I'm going to kind of split up the sterling hauls and maybe just do themed videos. So tonight we're going to do opal. And then I also put aside all of my spiny oyster and dahlia pieces. And I'm going to do a show exclusively with just those items. And I can show it all at once. So if there is something that you're interested in to complete a set, you'll be able to see it all in one video. And then I'll do another one with gemstones and another one with like chunkier natural stones. So we're going to get a look at the opal pieces first, and then we'll open the Thredup box. I have a variety here. Some are natural opals, some are lab created. The first one I have is an Ethiopian opal. This is a natural opal, and it is a very dainty stacker type ring. And that one's coming in just above a 9.5. So really beautiful opal there on a thin sterling band. That ring is going to be $15. And I do have that one in another size as well that I'll be sharing. And next up is a lab created opal. And this is a pendant. And it is 925 sterling. And I'm seeing a lot of blue and red flash on that one. It is gorgeous. So lab created, it is Marc sterling there, and it's almost a mostly closed back. So a really substantial pendant. And on this one, we're going to do $35 for the pendant. Amazing piece. And I'm going to leave that setting out because I have a couple other pieces that might match with it. And our next item is another lab created opal. And these are sterling silver drop earrings. So you have opal there and then another one in the center. And there's the back of these. These are brand new, just a little bit of scuffing along the card here. But they are new post back. Those will be $25 on the lab created opal. And those are not overly heavy. But they are gorgeous. And I have a couple more pairs of earrings. Next up is Ethiopian opal and garnet. And these are a small stud post back. So you have the beautiful Ethiopian opal, and then the garnet stone, sterling post back. Really gorgeous. These ones will be 20. Super stunning. And next up are some more earrings. These are Ethiopian opal as well, studs. And these have a little bit more opal on them. And then I believe that is a small peridot stone at the bottom there. So kind of like a flower shape. Really beautiful flash. They are brand new, sterling silver. Those will be 20 as well for the opal studs. And next up, I have some lab opal. These are Aurora Opal lab created. And these would match that gorgeous pendant. So they are a teardrop shaped stone. Closed back, sterling silver. These are going to be 30. And then I'll show it with the pendant, which would make a beautiful set. And next up, I have some more earrings. And these are gorgeous stud earrings with the Ethiopian opal. Sterling silver, brand new condition. We will do 20 on the opal studs. And then I do have another opal stacker ring here. Sterling silver. And that one's coming in at 8 3/4 on that one. So it's a little bit smaller than the last one. That one will be 15. And next up, I have a pendant here. And this is absolutely stunning, all opal. And these ones have a beautiful blue flash on them. So that's like a white opal. That one's kind of cloudy, and then you have beautiful blue. That one's kind of a moonstone color, another white one, and another different color blue. And that is closed back, sterling 925 on the opal pendant. And I did show this one, I believe, last time. This is an opal, turquoise, and pink dahlia. So beautiful pink flash on the opals. And then you do have the dahlia center stone. And this one is a chunky ring. It is adjustable. It will go to a 7 to 12. So if there's a particular size that you would like on that one, just let me know and I will adjust it. And that one will be 60 on the opal and dahlia. And then my last item is a Aurora Opal lab created ring. And this one will match the other set here. So you do get 5 opals. It is a long ring. And this one is not adjustable. Sterling silver. So a really nice statement piece. And this one is coming in at a size 6. And I will put a price on the screen for this. And I will also put a price on the screen if you want to do the whole set. So these are kind of like a navy blue opal. and would definitely look amazing together. So that is my last item. Thank you for looking at all of the opals. I'm going to put this away and then we'll open up the ThreadUp box. I actually just filmed a whole intro and my camera was not recording, so we'll go ahead and start over. I do have a ThreadUp 15-piece mixed jewelry box for you today. And I was saying the reason I wanted to open this one is because the box arrived pretty smashed up, so I wanted to attend to it quickly. I did go through already and count out and made sure we had 15 pieces. So these are the items here. And I ordered this box from ThreadUp back on May 6th. And this is the 15-piece mixed jewelry. They do run $60 plus tax and $9.99 shipping. So our first item are some earrings. And these are really pretty. They do look like some kind of stone and possibly some sterling hooks on there. I'm not seeing any markings yet, but they are beautiful and they're not super heavy. So they're not sterling, they are magnetic. So they are showing a little bit of tarnishing on the hooks. But overall, they're in nice condition. Let's just do $5 on those. Not bad. And our next piece is a cuff bracelet. And this is a pretty thin, dainty cuff. And it does have kind of a branch kind of pattern on it. And it is very pretty. I don't see any maker on that one. I do like to be very careful with the cuff bracelets because I have missed some markings on these in the past. This one's not magnetic. And it is sitting in about 7.5 right now. And it is adjustable. There is some movability there. So I'm just going to take a closer look at that one and I'll put a price on the screen. Our next piece is Alex and Ani. This is a matte gold tone. This is from 2017. And this one has a really large charm on it. It says Trust, Grounded, Precise. And it's got the number 4. So that is nice. It's in good condition. We'll do $5 on the Alex and Ani. And our next piece is another bracelet. And this one looks like a bourbon and bow ties, but I don't see a maker on it. Usually there's a hang tag. So it may just be a look-alike. Those are faux pearls. And it looks like they're in good condition. They kind of have an opalescent kind of sheen on them. Really nice. And that one's coming in at 7.5. We'll do $5 on that one as well. And our next piece is a necklace. This might be Kate Spade. So it is Kate Spade, New York. And you do have the Kate Spade there. And your clasp with an extender. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It has a bow with clear rhinestones. So cute. I will look that one up and put a price on the screen, but this is in excellent condition. Looks brand new. So that's a great item. I love selling Kate Spade. And our next necklace here is Marc. This is Premier Designs. It definitely has a sterling look to it. It's a matte silver tone. Very nice condition it looks to be. It's a double layer necklace with the hammered discs. We'll do $6 on the Premier Designs. That is nice as well. And our next piece is a set from Loft. I'll just move that out of the way. So this is brand new on the card. It's 2 separate necklaces, but they have it set up where it would be nice to layer. There's a kind of rose quartz color, and then going into a deeper pink and a garnet color. So like an ombre effect on gold tone. That is gorgeous. It was originally $30. We'll do $10 on that since it's brand new. Definitely a nice gift, and that is perfect for spring and summer. And our next piece here is a expandable, or not expandable, but a slider adjustable bracelet. And this is Madewell. There is a Madewell M there. So this is the signature Madewell matte gold tone, and then some cream beads. And we are showing a little bit of wear on it, but it is a cute piece. Definitely would be good for layering and would match most of their pieces. So we'll do $5 on that one since it is showing some wear, but it is good. I do like selling Madewell as well. And our next piece are some earrings, and these are gorgeous. These look like they could be silver. And they have a deep red stone in there. I'm not sure if it's a real stone or not. But these earrings are marked. Let me take a look. They are marked 925 on the hook. And I don't see any other signatures on them. So I will test those and do an image search. But it looks like they are probably sterling, so that is fantastic. I would say so far this box is a little bit better than the one I opened last week. At least we're getting some branded pieces. And this is another gorgeous piece. Unfortunately, it looks like we might be missing a stone, and there is some scratching on that. Let me get a little bit closer on this one. It's hard to tell if the stones are just dark, if they're missing, but we are missing a stone there. And there is quite a sizable scratch on there. It is reversible. And the other side is really pretty. It kind of looks like a raw ruby. And there are some darkened stones on this side, but I think they are all present on there. And this is a long necklace. This is Loft Outlet. And actually we are missing a stone on this side as well. So this is the kind of stuff that's very irritating with this box. A piece like this should not be in here based on the cost. So on this one, we will just do, we'll do $2 on it, but it is missing some stones. It is still, you know, wearable in terms of the chain is really nice, and you might be able to put some replacements in there. So we'll just do $2 on that one. And I would say I would reach out to ThreadUp, but they haven't gotten me back about the other issues yet. So we will see. We do have a ring here. And this is nice. This is Marc Jacobs. So it does have kind of that turn lock looking detail on it like some of their bracelets do. And on the bottom part of the ring, there is some copper coming through. So it's definitely been worn. It is just gold tone. And it is on the smaller side. Let me get a size on this one. It is a 6 max, but it is a little bit of a wider band, so probably would fit best on like 5 3/4. I'm going to look this one up, but it is going to have to be discounted because of the wear. So I will put a price on the screen for that. And our next piece are some more earrings. And these are very pretty as well. They are a flower, silver, and then like an orange paint on there. And I don't see any markings on them. They look like they're in pretty well new condition. And they're not magnetic, so I will check them when we do the other earrings, but I'm thinking they're not silver since they're not marked. And we're down to our last couple pieces here. These are some hoop earrings with the kidney hook closure. I believe that's what it's called, or maybe that's a lever back. And it looks like probably a CZ in there. Very pretty. And I'm not sure if that is a marking on the back. Yeah, it looks like these are marked. They're marked NCH. But I don't see a 925 on them. And they are magnetic. So on these ones, we will do $4. They are still pretty. And our last piece are some more earrings here. And these are a beaded hoop earring with kind of a rose colored, those are just acrylic beads. So very pretty. We'll do $5 on those. And that was our last item. That would actually, the earrings would be very cute with the loft. So I don't know if those could potentially be loft as well. But those are cute. So again, we did not get a very great box. But you know, there are still some nice pieces in here. But with the cost, you know, being over $70 with tax and shipping, it is very costly, especially when they're throwing in some damaged items. So let me go grab my testing supplies and we'll do these two earrings and see if we potentially have any sterling. All right, so let's take a look here. So these are the ones that are actually marked on the hook. So we'll test both in case it's just the hook that's sterling. So we had 2 scratches for that one, and then we will give these a scratch, but these ones are not signed. And these ones are just scratching copper. So we'll do $5 on the flower earrings. They are still pretty. These ones are fairly lightweight. And I think that's all we needed to test. So we'll test those earrings. And I don't believe that these are silver. Let me get a better, try to get a little bit deeper scratch on them, but it is not turning blue at all. No, so these are not sterling. So we'll just do $5 on those also. They are pretty, but unfortunately a faker. So let me get this cleaned off and we'll take another look and recap everything. You know, luckily these boxes are pretty hard to get, so it's not like I'm ordering a bunch of them at a time. But, you know, I'm definitely going to be hesitant to order more than one based on how my last few have been. So we did have the gorgeous loft necklace new on the card. We had these silver tone earrings for $2. The little hoop earrings for $3. $4, we had the Marc Jacobs ring. $5, the Madewell bracelet. $6, we had the nice beaded earrings. $7, we had the Premier Designs necklace. $8, the pearl bracelet. $9, the Alex and Ani. $10, we had this cuff. 11, the flower drop earrings. 12, the beautiful Kate Spade. 13, we had those earrings, and 14, we had this necklace. And let me see if I missed a piece, and I did. All right, let me circle back here. I did miss these. And these look like they could be silver. So these are like a mother of pearl, and there's 3 clear stones in there. And these are beautiful. So maybe I was prematurely knocking this box. There might be something good here. Now I don't see any marks on the earrings. They are marked on the post 925 India. And there is another type of symbol or something on there that I'm not familiar with. So let's go ahead and test these. And I just want to make sure I don't scratch the shell. But these are definitely looking like they are sterling. Those are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to Google lens those and see if I can figure out if they are a brand, because it looks like there is some kind of signature on them. And those are definitely sterling. So that is a good final item. At least we got some sterling, and we did get 15 items, which is great. So my favorite items in the box, I do love that loft set. The Kate Spade is always fantastic, and these earrings. And we did get that Marc Jacobs ring. So I think I will be able to at least get my money back on this one. But it's definitely not going to be a huge profit. Really no high dollar items in here unless there's, you know, something amazing I find out about the earrings. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were on the box and if you've ordered one lately. And I hope that you have a great rest of the weekend, or rest of the week actually, and a wonderful weekend. And I will be back soon with another video. Take care.